All right. Hello, everybody. We have our Raising Elevated Families webcast here, and we are on with Amy Feltus of Fit for Mom. And thanks, Amy, for coming on here. Just a little bit of housekeeping for our practice members, just a little bit of reminder. We've got our upcoming sensory ADHD workshop next Thursday here in the office from 6:30 to 8 p.m. For those of you or anybody that you know that have any kiddos or challenges or struggles with kids with like ADHD, sensory challenges, behavioral challenges, this is a great opportunity for you to find out more of what is going on, the things that you might be missing, and the things that we can do now that we're helping out as well with a lot of the kiddos in our practice here. But today is going to be focused on Amy here. Thanks for coming on. I brought Amy on just like with all the other professionals that we're having on with our Raising Elevated Families, is for those of you out there that are a part of this family community. We're looking to expand this community, keep it connected in all different ways, and provide different resources so that you can know what's out there. Because I know with the pregnant mamas that we care for here and those new mamas, this is what you do is so vital and so helpful. Like we were just chatting a little bit before about these moms and these new things in life, and especially around fitness and activity. When do you find the time and all this stuff? But before we get into even that, I'm like a firm believer. I always like ever since reading the Start With Why book. I always why. So understanding more about you before we get even into that. Who's Amy in a nutshell, real quickly here.
Well, I am a mom. When we introduce ourselves at Fit for Moms classes, we say who we're mommy to. So I'm mommy to Jack, who is 11, and Ben, who is 8, and Claire, who is 6. And I'm also the owner, as you said, of Fit for Mom Phoenix Scottsdale. And I've been involved with Fit for Mom first as a client, then as an instructor, and then as an owner since my 11-year-old was 1, so 10 years now.
Yeah.
So I that's kind of who I am in a nutshell. Just a mom, small business owner, trying to help other moms build community and meet their fitness goals.
There you go. The crazy part of life, right? Not only just being a mom in of itself, it is a two-time job, right? It's not even just like one career. It's like each kid is another avenue, another career. So I know that aspect. And moms are you are the runner of the household in essence, and the writer of the ship, the captain of the ship, and what I find in most cases, right? Like you got to keep yourself, right? You got to fill your cup in order to be able to give, because you can't give from an empty cup. And it's a great way as far as fitness and these sorts of things to be able to do that. So you kind of came along this path of not only just owning my Fit for Moms, but coming along from like the ground up, in essence. You were part of it.
I was a client. I was a lonely mom. I moved here in 2000 for a job. I was a lawyer. All my friends here in Phoenix were people I met through my job as a lawyer, other lawyers, other people who worked in finance.
Right.
I had this baby, and I was on a 6-month maternity leave initially, deciding whether I was going to go back to work. And I didn't know what am I supposed to do all day? This is isolating, and this is exhausting. And I actually didn't join Fit for Mom looking for fitness. I joined Fit for Mom looking for other moms and friends for my son. And I found that, but I also was able to quit my gym because I found fitness too. And I think that's how a lot of moms find us. They either find us from other moms, or they find us because they're at home alone and on their phones or their tablets or whatever, and they're Googling, like, what now? I've had the baby, now what? Right.
Yeah. Now you got some, especially you had the baby, you've got some downtime, right? Because especially at first, they're somewhat sleeping, it's in between the feeds. It's like they're napping-ish. And then what do I do? Everybody says, sleep and baby sleeps, but who does that?
Nobody does that. Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's a great in theory, but in reality. So, what do you do, right? And you start to feel like you said, on this island, because all you're doing is caring for this little one and not connecting with other people. And as humans, we're made to connect, right? And especially going through something new, right? Community is huge. That's why they say it takes a village, right, to raise a family. And so going through a lot of new, being interconnected, I'm assuming, because I'm not a mom, but I know community. It's being able to go through something new with other people that have been through it. They're on maybe the far end of it, and they can give you some things and tips and I don't know how to help whatever it is that you're going through, which is awesome. I love that part about with what you guys do there. Now, you said you are the owner of the Phoenix Scottsdale. So
we're franchised. We're franchises. So we franchise by zip code. And so we actually have the Greater Valley kind of blanketed with Fit for Mom locations. We're as far west as Peoria, Goodyear, Surprise, as far north as Anthem, as far east as Queen Creek.
Nice.
So we're kind of everywhere, and we all, even though we're each our own individual business, we work together to get moms to the appropriate, close, convenient location for them.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of our practice members here, and I'm just saying this because I know there's other people going to be watching this, but a lot of our practice members are here in Scottsdale, and everybody tries to stick their 5-10 mile bubble, right?
Totally.
And so as far as like in through like the the North Scottsdale area here, kind of like the Air Park area, what are some of those local locations that you guys provide your services at?
So we have our stroller fitness program, which is Stroller Strides, and we offer that one 6 days a week. And we're at some Scottsdale parks, Cactus Park at Cactus and Scottsdale Road. We're at Desert Ridge Marketplace right there off the 101 and the 51.
Yep.
And then we have a stroller optional program. It is sort of a speed, agility, quickness. It's a great program for runners trying to work on their goals called Strides 360. We offer that in North Scottsdale at a Scottsdale City Park called Sonoran Hills Park. And then we offer our Body Back program, which is our small group personal training, kind of a boot camp class for moms, both at Cactus Park and at Northside Park, right there in the Air Park.
Oh yeah, that's right down the road from our practice here.
Yeah.
So I guess go through the list of classes that you do provide.
Sure.
And for like I guess the stages of what moms are looking for.
So Fit for Mom offers 2 prenatal programs. One is called Fit for Baby, and that's a live where we have classes for the pregnant moms working their way through pregnancy. And then we have an online 42-week program called Mama Well that they can sign up for, and they get all this online support, from online workouts to nutrition support to questions about where they are in the pregnancy and for the 6 weeks beyond. Then our Stroller Strides program is for those moms who've given birth, they've been cleared by their medical provider to return to normal physical activity. It's a 60-minute total body workout. We emphasize a lot of strength work in it. We use resistance bands and other equipment to help moms to sort of work on that strength and getting, in motherhood, we all kind of live hunched forward, and we try to work on pulling everybody's posture back into place, strengthening the muscles, and also mixing in some cardio, as well as some fun for the kids. Maybe we're going to sing them songs. Maybe we're going to blow them bubbles. We're going to try to keep them happy in the strollers and keep the class moving so they don't get, upset about being there.
Right.
Then we've also got a stroller bar program, which is like Stroller Strides, 60 minutes, total body, but more focused on those small little strength movements that you'd see in a typical bar or Pilates class. Then we move on to Strides 360, which is our bridge between stroller fitness and non-stroller fitness. That's the one we have at Sonoran Hills Park in North Scottsdale. Again, 60 minutes, but that one is really focused on more higher intensity cardio, as well as some lower body weight strength work.
Awesome.
And then our final program is Body Back, and that is a high intensity interval training boot camp class just for moms. We offer it as workouts only, and we also offer what we call transformation sessions, which are 8 weeks long. And at the beginning, you do assessments, and at the end, you do assessments. You set goals.
Yep.
Some people want to lose weight. Other people just want to run a mile faster or do more bicep curls or do a real push-up. And so we help each mom in the program decide what transformation means to her and what she wants to get out of the 8 weeks and set goals based on that.
That's awesome. That's way more than I even thought that you guys even did. I thought it was like, a lot of stroller fitness, and even with that too, I always think about even some of these kiddos, because how do you keep them in the stroller? Mom's working out, but you keep them a part of it as well with certain activities too. So
we do, and you know what? They kind of learn from a young age. Mom's gonna get her hour. And then I'm going to get to play with my friends. We also offer, in addition to the fitness programs, weekly play dates for the kids. So we might have, a craft after class on Wednesday, or a story time, but every Wednesday at all of our Stroller Strides locations, and at the different franchises, they might do them on a different day a week, whatever. We'll have something for the kids after class.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. I mean, I'm going through too, like, especially with those pregnant moms, because I see so often too that moms are not preparing themselves for labor and delivery, that process in itself. We look to help moms be able to get to that point, particularly in what we do, structurally and neurologically. But there's a lot that aren't doing just even the conditioning. Every athlete gets prepared for the event, but
there's unfortunately still a lot of, I guess I'd call it bad information about exercise during pregnancy. Yeah. And the people who are in charge of this stuff, the American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology, they say, hey, you have a healthy pregnancy, work out every day, keep going.
Yes.
So.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense when you think about it, right? And especially like any athlete kind of preparing for an event, because that is, it's called labor because you work, right? And every mom wants it to be the easiest possible, right?
Right.
So the only way to make it easier is to be prepared. And so that's awesome. So I love being able to connect you with a lot of our pregnant mamas because absolutely highly recommend that to every single one of them. And it's nice to be able to have that component. And then there's also to have that transition. It makes an easy process from before to even after, which is beautiful. And then the different levels if they want to go up. So that those options are fantastic to be able to have.
And we offer at our Stroller Strides class, it's for anybody who's ready to exercise. So we're going to offer the first time mom who just got cleared to exercise again. Yeah. There's going to be appropriate exercises options for her at every class, but maybe I've got a mom who's been coming to Stroller Strides for a couple of years and she's in really good shape. I'm going to give her different options when I'm teaching that class. Yeah. So I hear a lot of people say, I'm not going to come to your class yet because I have to get in shape first.
Oh, right.
We want you to come to our class because we want to help you. And, we always say that Stroller Strides is a walking class at which runners are welcome. So we're, nobody has to run, nobody has to jump, nobody has to do anything high impact at Stroller Strides. It's all your choice of the options given.
That's great. It's scaled for whatever level that you're at, which is awesome. That's great. Awesome. Well, I definitely have a different picture of what you guys do there, and it's a better and clearer picture as well. Is there anything else that you'd like to mention to people that are out there? Any specials, anything of that nature that you'd like to kind of just put out there? Any events or anything special coming up?
I don't have any special events coming up. I would just encourage, any mom watching this who's looking for a community to, reach out to us. Let's find you a location. And then within my franchise, at least, I'd like to offer anybody who hears about us by watching this to waive our $99 registration fee for memberships. So come try a free class, see if you want a membership, and we can go from there.
That's awesome. Amy, thank you so much for coming on tonight. I know this will definitely greatly help impact others that are out there and those mamas, and hopefully connect more moms that are looking for connection, more community, and bettering themselves for them and their families. So thanks again for coming on. And
thank you.
I look to be connecting with you more here in the future too. So it's great to finally meet you face to face. I know we've been connecting a little behind the scenes a little bit, but I'm really excited to be able to have you be a part of this, Raising Elevated Families community that we're looking to kind of create here. So thanks again and appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Well, until next time, be elevated.